Hey everybody, welcome back to Dad Does Stuff. My name's David. We are going to get this thing, we're starting doing some more repair work on the inside now. Weather's turned and it's time to get in there and see what's what. But what we're going to do today, right now, first thing is we're going to get on top and see what we're dealing with the exhaust fans. Make sure they're not all rusted over or falling through or anything like that. So we're going to give it a shot, get in there, see. Wow, this roof is hot. What we're dealing with. Whew. Okay. Well, there's the vent taped shut. Probably never going to need that. This is my exhaust here. Okay, and it actually, it doesn't look too bad. There'd be more up here than this, but just a facade. Little rust there, come up. Probably throw a rust treatment on it. And yeah, she don't look too bad. Also, what do you say we open it up, see what it looks like from the outside, all opened up. First time, let's see how it goes. Nice. Okay. So it looks like I need to be a little bit taller. Hang on one second. Rather heavy. There's a D-ring right there that'll hold that in place. Right here, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that over that so it doesn't slip. Same thing on that side there. It's actually surprisingly heavy. I didn't think it'd be that heavy, but it is. It's all right. Like I said, we'll always figure these things out. So just let me see what I can do here, getting those up. Okay. Over here, push, lift, and there we go. That D-ring keeps this arm from sliding one way or another. So we gotta do this side now. Staring right up in that sun, she is bright. Woo! Come on, there we go. Okay. Well, there's one on. I'm probably gonna need my rake for this next one because it's bigger, probably heavier. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. Well, let's get her unlocked. We got this big 8-foot light. I do want to get that out. It's no good. And I'd probably replace it with an 8-foot LED. That's a fluorescent bulb. And I'm surprised it's even still intact. This should just push in one side, come out the other. This bulb is full of water. I've never seen that before. Looky there. It is full of water. Oh, gross. Well, I've never seen that. That's a first. It's the first time for everything, I suppose. She's stuck. There we go. Look at that. I have never seen that before. Wow. All right. Now, if you don't know, you're supposed to take your fluorescent bulbs because there was a hazardous gas inside them. You need to take them to a proper recycling center to do that. So we're gonna put this away safely and I'll dispose of it later. Lowe's, Home Depot, they have places you can bring these to. All right, let's get this thing opened up. Oh. That one was never closed, apparently. So, okay. There. Okay, now should be same. We'll get him in a minute. Go. Now that won't come on. More? I think this is going to look pretty slick when we're done with it. Do need to get that up there painted with my own logo and the new lock. Look at there. Oh, that works so well. Okay, now I'm gonna start. I didn't show you guys these. These are my anti-fatigue mats or anti-slip mats. Those actually help you with your like insurance for like for your business insurance. So that way you don't have like any slipping hazards in there. Reduce your cost quite a bit. So, okay, I like it. It opens up, got a good breeze coming through here. I'm thinking a countertop height fridge right here for the counter. So we can have our point of sale here at this window or at this window here, and beverages and yeah, the register here, pick up food items over here. I think that's going to work out to be a good spot right there. But now we need to start doing a little cleanup in here. I've got the meat slicer back out here. It was in the house. I brought it back out here. I need to rewire these lights. These lights here are these are fluorescent bulbs. I'm going to keep the troffer. I don't need to buy a new troffer. I'm just going to put new bulbs in there. It's cheap. I've already bought them. I'm going to start working on getting this fridge pulled out. I'm going to get that food warmer pulled in here. Yeah, that's going to be a job and a half. And I'm going to put the food warmer over there where that table is. I'm going to put the food warmer right here. So that shelf's got to come down. I'm going to unbolt this table here, move it out of the way for now to get that warmer in here. And it's going to go right here. And I want to put that refrigerator here for other things as well. Beverages until I get the countertop height fridge. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're off to a good start. Since that food warmer, I can't get it in here until I get this stuff moved here. I'm going to pull this shelf down here, get it off the wall so it has a place to go again, so we can just fasten it to the wall or fasten it to the floor there. And then this shelf here, this, I don't think you can see that. This shelf here is fastened to the floor. And so I'm gonna have to unbolt that, move it. I wanna actually move it up there, place some like musical equipment in here for a little bit, but that warmer here and that upright fridge to go here, okay? So I'm gonna leave that sit here, this thing's heavy. But I'm gonna move this off and so we can press on. Those are 5/16. Yes, they are. Nice long extension so you can reach over the shelf. Now this shelf is still good and I might need it somewhere, so we're just going to hang on to this. I'm going to put it at the front for now. Now, getting this big old boy to move. That's going to be a job. Alright, now I'm going to take those bolts out of the ground. Half-inch lag bolts. Well, we got that table up, and now we gotta clean that. That's gonna be fine. Actually, it won't be too bad. Remember our easy off? Doesn't say it's only for metal. We're gonna use that on this wall, and those blue rags that we got will be great for this, because we're gonna need all the help we can get. It's actually coming off quite nicely. So, go ahead and speed that up for you. All right, I'm going to try to bring that food warmer in here. We'll see how it goes. Actually, I think it'd be easiest to take the wheels off. So, and the wheels work very well. It just wants to roll away. So, let me get a block of wood or something. should do. That should do just nicely. Okay. Let's try again. There we go. All right, now them wheels on the bottom there, they need to come off. So let's see if we can't get them off. Okay. I thought this bottom part would come off from the top, but it's been welded to it. Like there, there, and there. It's been welded around it, so it's not going to come off. So I got to get these off here so we can get it in there. Okay. This bolt is right there, and it's just sitting there spinning. That makes life very much harder. So it's gonna have to go in the way it is, and I don't like that, but we'll get it in there. I'll have to spin it, drag it to the other side, and stand it up. Okay. Remember, lift with your legs, not with your back. We got it. Don't want to do it without a cargo strap because it can slip. So. All right. even note. We can do this. We're in. Ah. Now I just gotta play some Tetris with some equipment in here. We got her in here. It is in, safe and sound. Look at that. Looks like it belongs there, doesn't it? Man, that thing wants to roll. Need to find a way to secure it to the back wall. Probably run a strap right through here, going that way to that back wall. That'll give me enough. That way it won't be like fixed to the wall. Like if I ever need to move it, I just undo the strap to service it. But I think that will do swimmingly. Just gonna put the stuff back in it. place. Not for you, Scott. Sometimes need a little persuasion. There we go. How far back can we move it without damaging that plug? Not very far. We're gonna have to figure that out. You quit rolling. We're gonna have to figure that out. But I think we're off to a really good start with this. This thing is just gonna roll and roll forever. Stop it. It does have wheel locks. Let's see if it works. Ow. Yeah, wheel locks for the win. And part of that cleanup process is testing the water. So what we're going to do, I'm going to hook up the sink and see how it works. If there's any leaks, probably. But nothing to it but to do it. So I've got my water tank here. Got my under sink. Wow. Okay. Water heater. Okay, so I need to clear all this out of here. Ooh. Oh. Umbrella. Don't know why. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna look for things leaking, making sure it doesn't leak. Everything seems to be in order, although a bit wobbly. But I'm gonna go turn the water on, plug it in, and see where we go from, see how it goes. Water inlet is right here, and they like painted over it. I need a bushing. Little tip for you guys around the house. If you don't have like these garden hose, bushings, gasket, whatever you want to call them, they are handy. Because if you don't have one and you need one, you got to go get them. They're super cheap. Just buy a bunch. And like, they're lifesavers. They really are. Don't paint over your hose fittings. That's not a good idea. We're gonna open up the taps ahead of time, just to like make sure we don't like blow any lines that could be weak. So we're gonna open those up. Okay, we have water. I think it's been a long time since these things have been opened up. close that off. Filling up the hot water tank here. This valve does drip a little bit, but that's to be expected. Like something small like that, I can do with that. But now we're filling up the tank here. That's a blow-off valve. That's the hot water line. This is cold water line. So this is open here, and it should be filling up now. I'm going to try to flush it out for a little bit. Let's go open up the tank. It's only gray water, it's not black water. So just like, okay. Where is that coming from? I wonder if, okay. So I gotta shut off a drain valve to fill it. So it comes in here. Oh, I had it backwards. This isn't the main fill. This is the main fill here. Okay, so this is that drain. Yeah, we got better water flow there. Yeah, we got. So that was the drain. And so now, I'm gonna pull this. Come on. Handle broke, but there we go. Gross. But I bet that water's been in there a minute. Probably a few years. But it's all right. Nothing in there that's gonna hurt anything. So we're just gonna let it run out, flush out for a little while, and yeah, just clean it up. Ew. Apparently we also got a slow drain. There we go. So that should be closed. I think there's another one somewhere here. Okay. That's blowing up going there. Okay. All right, good. Oh, man. Ooh. Score. It's filling up this tank here now. If you look there, this tank is being filled. All right. Let's see how many gallons this thing is. I'm not sure. It's got to be on there somewhere. More treasures. When was the last time you saw bottled water for $1? All right, so that's filling with water. Okay. Now, I should have a water pump somewhere. The water pump needs electricity, and I don't have any out here right now. And one thing I did just discover was my tank drain is back here. Let's see if that works. Ooh. I don't think it's worked for a while. Well, hopefully you can just keep her going. I don't want to break it. But man, she is snug. But we'll get her. All right. So this goes to the water heater there. I'm not seeing anything about having a water pump. But we'll see if this guy works too. But I gotta get all that cleaned out of there before long. I need to come in here with a trash bag and just clean this up. First and foremost, clean it up, see what we're dealing with. Air in here. Oh, the window works great. Okay, we're supposed to be in for some really big storms tonight, so hopefully vehicles stay good. I'm not worried about this thing, but my truck out back, that thing, I'm kind of nervous about. It's supposed to have like tennis ball size hail. But let's go get the generator, plug it up, see if we made the right kind of cord for it. This is my Generac 5500. One of my good friends gave it to me, and just needed a little carb clean, and she was good to go. And this is a generator cable I made. This is going to plug directly into that big, oh man, I got to pull it out. It comes out through there, and I forgot to grab it. This is a 50 amp trailer, but it doesn't pull 50 amps necessarily. It's just capable of that. And so we're going to hook up my generator. It's got more than enough wattage, I think, to run everything in here. And all right, this is where my propane tanks are going to be mounted. Tell me you'll fit. I think I've got the wrong one. Dang it. So I need to go swap this out for that. Gonna have to test the water heater out another day. I don't have hookups at the house. I'm gonna have to do it via a generator. So I'm gonna have to call it today for that. But that generator works really well. Pull one start, like one pull fires right off. That's a great little generator. Dang it, I was really looking forward to that today. But that's all right, we'll get to it another time, I suppose. Well, we know the water works. It's not leaking terribly. I do have a small drip on this one here. Yeah, right there, which is fine. But we'll, and this water tank filled up here. So that's good. That one's gonna need to be flushed out for a little while, but I need to open that drain valve. Actually, it's got an overflow from the top up there coming down there, so that could get it to flush out for a while. So let's do that. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Yeah. So now you're leaking. I don't like that. That sounds better. What you are. So this is coming in here, going in there. It's also feeding this here. This might be the water pump right there. Maybe. Well, that looks nice. Got some hot water too. Good flow there. Good pressure. All right. Honestly, I'm surprised these are working as well as they are. That's a good thing. So, got some bubbles going in there. Ooh, trash bags. Huh. Those are for the exterior halogens. Right there. Alright, how about that? Probably won't use them, but I'm gonna switch those out for LEDs, maybe. But honestly, I don't think I'll need them. We'll see. I don't think having lights up there when all business is being done back here makes necessarily a lot of sense. Unless I'm going to have area seating around, which might be an alright idea. But something to think about. Love it when you get free trash bags. There we go. Alright. I am going to go get some gloves on, because this is going to be gross. Okay. There we go. Look at most of the big stuff out this way, and then when it comes to like all that little stuff, I'll just go get my vacuum cleaner and vacuum it all out and vacuum out here while I'm at it. If y'all know what this is for, let me know. I have no idea what in the world that's for, but I'm gonna hang on to it because it might be important. Aha. That is a old insurance card, so that's good. Let's burn that. This looks like manuals for the thing here. Mice have been in at it. Hopefully it won't be here too much longer. Get rid of them things real quick. But I'm gonna pull that inside, read what I can. That'd be good to have. That tells me we got a water pump in here, and I think it's right here. I think that's it. So, excellent for that. When I do get, actually that's a 110. I could put power to it with an extension cord here, and we can test it out. I can run power. I think this is the cord I just found for the water pump, which I think is here, and I think that we don't need to run power to the whole thing to test that. We just run extension cord to it. So let me finish this here. I'll get my vacuum cleaner, clean this out, and then we'll turn that on and see what happens. trying to find out how big that freshwater tank is, because according to the laws here in Ohio, I need to have that 10% smaller than my black tank. My black tank, sorry, my gray water tank, excuse me, is 34 gallons. It says so right on the side. I don't know how big that is. I'm trying to find markings on it and I can't see anything. I'm just gonna let that water pump run and drain it all out. And come find out we also have a leak here from this unit right here. So from here, it's gonna drip all that down. I don't want that. I can't have that actually. So I'm going to, once all that water comes out of that tank, I'm gonna, let's see what we got left. Yeah, it's about a third of the way down. Once all that comes out of there, I'm going to work on the elbow down there. The one on the far corner of it is stuck, so I'm gonna have to undo it, unscrew it, and replace it. Probably put a brass one in there. These down here seem to be okay. This one was tightened, like, and it was leaking a little bit, but for now, like, when it's on, it's what that is the tank fill for this. So I might have to replace those. They're not very expensive, but they're plastic, and I don't like plastic valves. I like the metal ones. I like those a lot better. They're just more durable. And so, but yeah, and we'll get the hot water tank tested here in a little while too, but I'm gonna do that another day. But that's awesome. We have a working water pump. We have a water tank that holds water. I don't know if it's clean or not. I'm probably gonna have to bleach the snot out of it and flush it a few times. Yeah, it's coming along. I'm gonna get these lights done before long. I was gonna test it with the generator, but really no point. Generator don't work. Well, the generator works. The cord to the generator does not work. So I'm gonna have to fix that. We're getting there. Little bit by little bit, we're getting there. I always heard you eat an elephant one bite at a time. It might take a while, but you'll get there. So we're gonna keep at it. We're gonna keep testing systems. Here soon, we're gonna paint this thing. And my daughter, she's laid up. She had foot surgery, so she's laid up for about 3 months. So I'm going to take this out, that out, and have her paint my logo on there from the YouTube channel, and this one too. I want to have her paint those, so like that's my billboard there. I think that'll be a nice touch. Man, when they sprayed this, they sprayed all this white on that screen. So I'm probably gonna have to change these screens out. We'll see. More to come. If you like what you saw here, you want to see more of this, things of this nature, tune into my channel. So like, subscribe, share with your friends, get some ideas from it. You know, like, we can all have fun with this. Let's do this all. I'm not gonna say do it together, but yeah, like, pull ideas, share ideas, and let's have some fun, guys. I'm gonna finish up in here. I'm gonna close down here a little bit. Storms are supposed to come in here in the next few hours anyway, and I will pressing on. Ooh, I just realized I got a tail light I gotta fix. But that's okay. That's one of those small things. We'll take care of it. All right, everybody, have a great day. I will holler at you next time.